Okay, so you guys wanted to know the secrets to wealth from The Richest Man in Babylon.
Right.
We're going to dig into that today and really like pull out the core stuff that you can actually use.
Yeah, and figure out, like, how does this ancient wisdom apply to us now?
Right, because it seems kind of crazy that advice from like thousands of years ago would still work.
Exactly, but it totally does.
So let's get into it. What's the first thing that jumps out from this book for you?
I think the biggest one, and the one that's kind of the most surprising, is this idea of pay yourself first.
Oh yeah, I remember reading about that and being like, what does that even mean?
Right, it's not super intuitive.
Yeah,
Most
yeah.
people think, I gotta pay my bills, I gotta pay for my rent, and then whatever's left over, I'll save.
Yeah.
But this is totally different. It says, before you do anything else, you save at least 10% of what you earn.
Really, just like automatically.
Yeah, like set up an automatic transfer so it goes straight into a savings account and you don't even think about it.
That's interesting because then it's like you don't even miss it.
Exactly. And it really shifts your mindset because it's like you're saying my future is important enough to invest in right now.
Whoa. I like that it's like you're paying rent to your future self.
Uh-huh. Exactly.
But 10%, that's a lot. Like, especially when you're just getting started.
Yeah, it can feel like a lot, but think about the possibilities that 10% could unlock for you.
Like what?
Down payment on a house, starting your own business, early retirement, even like things you haven't even dreamed of yet.
Okay, now I'm starting to see it like the long game.
Exactly.
But okay, real talk saving isn't always easy, especially when there's like a million things you could be spending your money on.
So true. And the Babylonians, they struggled with that too, They were just as tempted by shiny objects as we are.
Oh, I bet they had their version of like the latest iPhone.
Right, haha. But the key is to understand the difference between needs and wants.
Right, because it's so easy to like justify a purchase as a need.
Totally. Like that daily latte.
Oh yeah.
That might be a want, not a need.
But then you're like, but I need my caffeine.
Right, haha. But maybe you can make coffee at home.
True, true. Okay, so needs versus wants. Got it.
And it's also about realizing that those little expenses, those little leaks can really add up over time.
Yeah, I used to buy lunch every day without even thinking about it.
Oh, yeah.
And then I started bringing my own, and suddenly I had an extra $100 a month.
Exactly. It's crazy how those small changes can make a big difference.
So, okay, we're saving, we're controlling our expenses. What do we do with all this money we're not spending?
Well, that's where things get really exciting. The book says, make your money work for you.
Okay, so investments.
Right. In ancient Babylon, it was investing in businesses or land. But the principle is the same today. It's about putting your money to work to generate more income.
So instead of burying our gold coins in the backyard.
Haha, exactly. We're sending them out into the world to multiply.
But the world of investing is like so confusing.
It can be. But remember, the Babylonians didn't have fancy algorithms or day trading. They focused on steady long-term growth.
Okay, so what does that look like today?
Well, one example could be investing in a low-cost index fund that tracks the overall market.
Oh yeah, index funds. That's what I keep hearing about.
Right, and that's where the magic of compound interest comes in.
The snowball effect.
Exactly. Even small, consistent contributions can grow exponentially over time.
So it's like planting a tree.
Yes, you nurture it, you give it time, and eventually it bears fruit.
But of course, you got to be smart about it.
Absolutely. And that leads us to another key principle: protect your wealth.
Right. It's not just about making money, it's about keeping it safe.
Exactly. The book warns against those get-rich-quick schemes,
Yeah, those always sound too good to be true.
Right, and it also emphasizes the importance of diversification, not putting all your eggs in one basket.
Like building a house on a solid foundation.
Exactly. You wouldn't build it on sand.
So, okay, we're saving, we're investing wisely, but there's one thing we haven't talked about yet.
And that's investing in yourself, increasing your skills and knowledge.
That's a good one. That one really resonates with me because when I learned how to edit audio, it like opened up a whole new world of opportunities.
Exactly. By honing your skills, you increase your earning potential. And it's not just about technical skills.
Right.
Learning to communicate effectively, to problem solve, to think critically, these are all valuable investments.
So it's not just about money. It's about personal growth too.
Absolutely.
Okay, so we've covered saving, controlling expenses, investing wisely, protecting our wealth, and investing in ourselves. Is there anything else?
The last key principle is to take action.
Oh yeah, knowledge is useless without action.
Exactly. It's not enough to just know these principles, we have to apply them.
So take those calculated risks, seize those opportunities.
Right, and don't let fear hold you back.
I like that.
And then finally, the book reminds us that wealth isn't just about money.
It's about giving back.
Exactly, sharing your wealth and contributing to your community.
It doesn't have to be like huge donations or anything.
No, it can be small acts of generosity, volunteering your time, mentoring someone, just being kind to your neighbors.
Those little things can make a big difference.
Absolutely.
So there you have it. 7 timeless principles for building wealth straight from ancient Babylon.
Pretty amazing how relevant they still are.
It is. And the cool thing is, it's not just about money. It's about like living a richer life in every sense of the word.
Exactly.
So now that we've given you all this awesome information, what are you going to do with it?
That's the big question. What's one small step you can take today to apply one of these principles to your life?
We want to know. So share your thoughts with us online, and let's keep this conversation going.
Yeah, we'd love to hear from you.
All right, that's it for today's deep dive into the richest man in Babylon. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and keep building that wealth.
See ya.